A 2-1. Who knows which way it goes? As it stands, it'll be FUT on the attack and Heretics on the defending side. And big info on the start, but no early commitments anywhere. Spike is over towards the A side of the map.
It's good information from FUT. They know Benji's B. They know he's playing the retake. They got the camera. They see that they're playing A. And now FUT waiting long enough to put that pressure on Team Heretics. Boo. He's gonna spot them. He needs to run. He needs to keep his life.
Yeah, looking at where FUT are approaching from, he has to be really careful with how he plays this. And I think he's reading it right, slipping all the way back towards CT.
Knife just re-cleared B main. Team Heretics knows exactly what's up, and they are shifting over. Maybe Yetterjay snuck out middle. They're going to go for that re-clear. Nope, going into A-Link. They want to go and stop FUT before they get to the site.
It's such a nasty look. Maybe offset by Benji's timing, but still, as it stands, you're looking at the site itself, and a pre-take for Heretics. They're going right back in, and very early here, but the Paranoia going to catch and see it. Going to pick up two. Woot and Miniboo go down. Rien's Boo and Benji struggling now, and there's that late lurk coming into effect, clearing out, allowing all that focus straight through towards CT. The CNET catches FUT taking their time. Yetterjay still showing presence here, that Dizzy. Straight through the window, and now the captain got the angle. But slowly building towards A. Boo's still trying to shoulder that, but I think he's feeling like, again, has to be quite safe. If they're going for these 4-1 splits, he has to play carefully. And it's a pause here. FUT may be waiting to see if anyone overextends, if any information is given away.
The group is coming. CNED regrouping towards A. FUT.
Oh, I thought that second could have hit there, but no. And a captain, clean enough with the ghost to take down Boo. But they're not moving quickly here. The backline will be pressured soon. Trip will have to be broken, so they know that they're on the way now. FUT should be able to speed up a little towards site. And they've cleared it out.
Should be free. Team Heretics looking to do damage. Already Benji looking to box him in on that back line. 3 defenders coming in from spawn. They have no smokes to work with.
Oh!
But they got a sheriff.
And maybe that's enough to at least start this off. 3 players now.
Flank trip broken, that's pressure. Yetterjay, eyes locked in on it.
He has to stay to this. He has to commit to this, and if they get the timing right, it's going to split the attention, and he tries. He makes it go over, but it's Yetterjay with a bigger weapon. The better shot. Takes down Benji. Now, pressure elsewhere. CNET going to be surrounded. A flying Miniboo with the trade for Rien's, and Yetterjay being the hero of the hour, and Woot can't do it with the classic. A nice try, and certainly damage done. Benji, you better be ready. You know what's coming. CNET, it's not the first, and it won't be the last time he does it. Benji, how are you alive? How are you alive? Lucky boy on 15 here. And he's at least slowed the roll, right? He's done well enough to be able to deny that early springboard in towards B, but it felt like a coin flip.
That was so close. Like, I saw it happening. FUT does this so regularly. CNET always has a showstopper on these types of rounds and sends it in through B main, but that re-clear on mid doesn't catch anyone.
I think he caught a couple. They've definitely seen some, but Miniboo wants right on in. It's back-to-back kills for Heretics, clearing out middle. Nice little playback through there, being proactive with the high flash being sent in. And now it's down to Yetterjay and Mr. Fallen to try and find any sort of value they can. Can they cost him a rifle or two? They make this harder. Already spotting the player close by. That being Yetterjay. Won't be able to fall too far away from this. But Heretics showing a little bit of caution here. Still, information aplenty. This should be clean, and it is. Quick work in the end after that first real dangerous moment.
Looking like a deja vu of the last game. If it does continue to go the same way as Abyss, but should be picking up this round here. But team,
the Tooth, let's say, they might have been struggling with some of that, but no, they've come back in still refreshed, still happy to be here. Early work as well coming out from Heretics, trying to take over that A main pressure. Miniboo putting his life on the line first, and there was utility to set this up.
While this pressure is happening at A for FUT, 3 players have stolen B main.
The stun, Miniboo's affected, and Boo goes down. I thought both of them could have held that then. Maybe Miniboo wanted to save the day, but they've won out on B. It's the floodgates are open. Yeah, the spike's not picked up, but the others can try and gather that on the way back around. This is huge. Even got pressure towards middle as well from out of captain. It's perfect. They had everything wrapped up with a bow in this. Woot is going to be dead here as FUT perfectly respond.
And they have these nice little tempo changes.
Once again, yeah, Miniboo's not getting what he wants here. FUT actually really addressing this now with bodies behind it. Look at how the captain.
Is he going to come back and flash again?
He's just gone for the swing. Double swing! What? And it's rewarded! Audacious play and pandemonium to even find Mr. Fallen as well.
The walk out to B, it's going to get the sight, but it's not going to do much more than that at the end. FUT not even in a position to capitalize off of it because the spike is still in spawn. Yetajay still holding that A push to see if Minibu goes all the way through. But already the reset from the defenders from A going back into middle, reading that the next play might be Yetajay through middle. But if they overextend here, if they peek, they might lose that advantage.
They knifed to see if anyone was pushed up towards that kind of like mid pillar, but no one was. So they've played it on the erring on the side of caution, which might be the right call here. Drifting back towards A, holding a more standardized approach. God, they're desperate to find out where these guys are. The knife in, the owl drone. We can see where they've slipped through towards. Crack's gonna try and get a little bit deeper towards CTs. On the backside of pillar now. Got them some safety. They've got a late mid presence from Yetajay. Still scary times for Heretics, and Cracks with a freebie. Finds Rienz and can now drift away a little bit deeper.
That's Thrash online now for FUT as well that they could use in this. Team Heretics was so comfortable going for that 5 versus 3 retake, giving up that sight, but now only in a 4 versus 3. Starting to come in here. Don't expect that op on Yetajay.
It's tricky. It's huge. So here he comes. Minibu trying to slide on in, but it's Cracks to find him. And now there's problems, but they're going to get halfway, at least on the spike here. Benji ain't moving. Trying to be ice cold about this, but the trades are coming out effective for FUT. A 2-to-1, and Boo, the last man alive, trying to do what he can, but he's just, oh my god, how did he get Cracks there? But he's got to go. He has to find this kill, and he can't. Yetajay lives to fight another day, and FUT move. With that classic, he can invest the ult if he feels it's the right time to do so.
We see the defensive pings as well. They have a feeling that this type of play is going to happen.
It's not the wrong read.
Paranoia deep. Yetajay.
Minibu's trying to hunt down that one player on the other side, which he might get. He might get Yetajay, but Yetajay just swats him back into the next round. They've kept control. They've got middle. They can pivot where they want. They've taken down Minibu, and they fancy that B site. Benji's been having a hard time holding on to this one. 0-4 so far. Rough game for him. And the site should be fully in hand for FUT.
No real openings in as well. Out of captain holding that back line. Oh, that's just shadow stepping at each other.
Oh, so close. Oh my god, just catching glimpses here and there. And now Crack's the one to be pressured first. Nice shot from Woot. That's a good step, but still, FUT have this back line. Now going to be under scrutiny from Boo. And Yetajay's just holding on. This man just finds critical kills time and time again. Rienz, though, I've seen it. Maybe they can pressure the spike here, but it's going to be difficult. Mr. Fallen keeping eyes on. Yetajay waiting in case someone tries to get close. How do they get rid of it? Well, that's a shot. And now there's a couple of problems. Mr. Fallen, it's all on you. A 1v2, and he wants halfway at the very least. Benji's got that, and Rienz has the shot. Heretics never down and fully out here, gonna find themselves a second.
But if Team Heretics is able to come in for that 5 versus 4 retake using that KO ultimate to shut down all the abilities, the timing peak.
Oh my god.
There it goes.
Wait. No, what are we up to? That felt so out of sorts, so...
Why did they
timing? What is going on between these two? Suddenly it's getting messy here. Yetajay's look now has to be sped up. He can't just sit back and wait. You've got Ada Captain getting out there, does have TP, can get away with that one. Oh my god, I thought he was sticking around for a second then, jeez.
I think he just wanted the info, but Yetajay is completely cutting off all the rotations through spawn. So right now, Ada Captain needs to make this decision, 40 seconds. Wherever he goes, he needs to commit. And Team Heretics knows Boo has his ultimate. He can quickly reposition if he needs to, but right now, they're just gambling towards B. If it's A, cool, we go together.
30 seconds
Yetajay
left.
needs to get 2 on this rotation, but right now, Minibu reclearing B main, rest of the team through spawn, and Yetajay knows that they're all here.
So much pressure on him, though. They know about his lurk, so they've got to be paranoid about this, or at least they should be. They seem to be completely none the wiser.
No, not again.
Boo! A quick flick and it's job done. Now it's on Ada Captain to basically clutch here. What can the one man achieve? Desperate to get a kill, and I like the timing on this. He's actually threading the needle quite well. Going to invest the smoke, but He's got to keep an eye on the spike at the very least. He can't let it completely go out of hand. Oh, he's just about dodging these bullets here. Pulling the Neo, but still the tap on the spike. You can see that it's not a commitment. He's waiting on this.
They're waiting. They have time.
They both have. Oh my god! But now they're down at least a player here. They've got to play this to perfection. Out of captain, trying to just toy with their minds. Oh my god! Out of captain. Riens. Thought you might have balls of steel on that one, but it's out of captain. Oh, I thought he could have had that clutch. I thought it was all his. A 1v3 was beckoning, but it wasn't to be. Riens.
Clutch as well if they need it.
Right here.
Yeah, it looks like Heretics getting the tempo, getting the read, getting the beat of what FUT want to do with this. But still, trying to deal with them, even with the right ideas, is no easy task. And they've completely repositioned to this stack towards top middle, maybe expecting this is the next reaction. Is it the right call? It was, but the gun in the way, but there's still enough numbers here. The Heretics come out on top. Wood this time gonna go for the ult as well. They now know about Ada Captain. They don't quite know about J or Mr. Fallen, but they can make a good guess on this one. Mr. Fallen may be the one to find a shot here to help out. He can! And that's huge! But still the numbers sitting pretty favorably here, but the position of this fight is everything out of captain again! So goddamn clutch when it matters! And now Boo left in the 1v2 this time. Can he get the res? Makes a tap towards it.
30 seconds
Should be able to, no crush in the door here. Res is up and we're back to 2 apiece, but now they know his position.
Sneaky position as well.
This is nice from J. Should be rewarded.
They found my wife.
Caster's curse. I'm not going to say anything because last round he had something similar.
But the timing, that positioning should be so good. And out of captain, if you won't do it, I will. J not going to be able to get there in time just yet. Going to have to speed up if he wants to catch Boo. And now, whoa, what a shot from Boo!
Go for spike.
10 HP. And they haven't seen J. Are they starting to think maybe he's on the lurk? When does that penny drop? It's so well positioned. Come on, Boo! The curse holds true. And Heretics get another. J's positioning was exceptional, Josh, but it just didn't work. Feeling brave enough, even spotting that Zenit has that ult in hand to still try and make a play here. Now he's going to be under pressure, though, and this is the adjustment Zenit maybe expecting that Benji was going to sit safer for main, but the quick adjustment through from Market, they get their man. B site now open, the plant should be there and it should be safe. You're still looking at these rifles. One's been picked up in the hands of Zenit, and one with cracks. Next string of attention is over towards this Market approach.
J.
Again, this timing is so good. Now he's rewarded, and he even wants a little bit more. Woot's going to shut him down, but you look at the numbers. It's a 2v4.
Wow, Benji getting caught there. Team Heretics already calling that save. Did not expect that fast play. Did not expect those ultimates to come through. Like, obviously, you're thinking, they're probably going to ego here. Maybe they don't use these ultimates. But again, FUT just get into middle for free because Team Heretics doesn't really contest that. They contest A a lot. Benji breaking the camera towards B, showing that they're going to be weak in middle. FUT taking that space, and they still save that Rolling Thunder.
It's so good. And a captain. Can have a fight on, but oh, big damage. What was the follow-up? Okay, both of them walk away.
Very low.
Pretty rough. They might go on this. I don't know. I mean, it's pretty confirmed damage. Maybe not so much towards Mr. Fallen, but they certainly know they sent out a captain scurrying away.
Benji fishy. Now his classic's looking real dangerous. But off the site they play because they know that Rolling Thunder is going to just demolish them if they play on the site.
Yep, you're right.
Entry coming in from CNED.
Yeah, he's got the sight for them. Done his job. Paint Shell going to make him shift a little closer. Zenit, you don't want to go too far here. Zenit, you don't want to go too far here, do you? A trade for out of captain, but he's the one on 2 HP. He's got to back away here. Again, we're getting a little scary. There's a couple of weapons now left loose. You got Riens with the rifle, Woot with the rifle. Benji got himself one as well.
Here.
Rolling Thunder available. He just can't hit his teammates with this as he does it. It's going to come in as soon as that spike gets tapped.
Waiting for it now. Woot gonna find cracks real quick. Paranoia didn't find it, but it's gonna connect towards so many here. Time to go farming. J claiming 2 lives already. Riens and Woot have a couple more seconds till that clock starts ticking quickly, and they know it, and they're getting to damn work. Already down to the 1v1, and Woot trying to do what he can, but the swing's so right. J underlining the round, and FUT taking a further lead now. Here's on the other side, J's got theirs as well, but the rest were used up by FUT, as we noted. Rien's pretty close by with 2 ult orbs until he achieves his. So 4-6, and FUT with a different approach, pace change.
Team Heretics as well with a different approach. They have 3 towards B now. They didn't do any opening contact towards A this round, and instead they have a double A kind of bait and switch setup here with Big Bro and Little Bro. And Boo's been in this position before on that pixel gap, but they haven't had Mini Boo sitting in this corner before. Now they might timing swing into this.
Goes wide. Hello. Gonna see all of them. Boo's now on a platter. Does he get out with his life? Already you can see where Dizzy was able to get that flash towards, but he's made it out of sight. This guy is fortunate. He's off ski. He's out of there. Got to be careful on this cross, though.
Okay.
Oh my god. Ooh, I thought he might have had that. Rienz, though, keeps things at least within touching distance. But look at CNED trying to shift up a bit closer. He could have a fight on Benji here, but it's Woot joining him. So a 1v2, one right, one left. But it's CNED still. That knife will give away that he was close. Not quite sure where, but still close enough. They've got to be careful. And now the swing, and that's not a clean enough shot. Benji takes that first step. Now it's on Yellow. Clutch before, can he clutch again? Not this time. Heretics closing the gap up to 5.
Wait, is he going to so vaulty them in the back?
Wait to see, or yeah, it looks like that might be the case already across the map here. Paranoia coming in, Boo's in trouble once again. This guy is just constantly under pressure, constantly being chased down. This time doesn't opt to go all the way towards CT. They've still got safety on short. They still have Woot there to keep that secure, so he doesn't have to fall all the way back, but it is a 4v4. Stacking up a little towards the short side. And it's a pause. Again, all this fight happened above a minute. There's still a minute 10 on the clock here, so plenty of time to slow things down.
Camera has that mid-info, and Benji's popping it on just 5-second intervals. Trip's got control over B. Setup to maintain for Team Heretics.
Big info on the knife. One way reinvested. Cage is a response, but now they focus towards maybe elbow. You can already see that play back in from Woot, going to push himself towards the site. That's a little bit dangerous, a little on the line. He needs Boo with him, and now here comes the hit with the Dizzy and the stun. They are looking so vulnerable, looking so easy to clear, and they are! FUT walk the site on the re-hit. It was just so well crafted on the timing. Now Benji and Rien's trying to play this back in. That's a lot of bodies to clear. That's a 2v4. You got to look at the post-plant positioning. Mostly tucked towards site with a little bit of an offset from Mr. Fallen. Swing together. I don't know if he saw enough. It feels like he did. Maybe a step or two even potentially heard. Going all the way around, but it's going to be matched. It's going to be met with a similar look from Mr. Fallen. With no pressure elsewhere, they're starting to get a bit paranoid, but he's got the flash still, but he might get pushed off this angle. It's a 1-for-1 trade. Benji would have to go nuclear to do anything. It's looking like FUT are teed up to take the lead even further away. Oh my god! Oh! Benji, stop it! I was wrapping up the heart, Benji. Relax a little. Simmer down!
Fast opening here.
Oh yeah, you're
right. They got that, you know, neon.
Yeah, why not?
Sprinty. CNED on that Sheriff again. He had a 4K opening on that first half here. FUT trying to disrespect the smoke. Yep, yeah, they did this. They did this on Abyss as well in their defense. Close down the map.
There is a play keeping an eye on this. Boo.
Heretics. They're already moving back.
Oh, a nice attempt at damage, but Cracks is so sharp.
They're so close though, Team Heretics. FUT don't expect this.
Surely not. Oh, but the timing. Now they're going to hear those tippy-tappies over towards tiles, and they're going to just shift away. They get themselves back towards site. This is a lovely little kind of like assassination from FUT, and CNED wanted to pick back up where he left off on map 1, but not going to be the case. Okay, now this is where we get a little too dangerous. Now we got to be careful here. We're in a 3v3. It was looking like FUT had all the right approaches for a minute.
3 versus 3, and Team Heretics knows it's only one more player here. Right now, we gotta go quick. We gotta kill him before the rotates come in.
And they know he's on site. Off the back of that knife, they've got to know that he was around this position, and yeah, indeed, he's gonna be committed to it, but they've been stalled out. Heretics taking their time here. The flash comes in. Mr. Fallen tries to send a quick flash before he went down, but it wasn't gonna be. So now a 2v2, back and forth. No plant, 20 seconds. It's getting dangerous. They know about one, but they don't know about Yellow. Maybe looking to identify, but this all close by here. The right click not good enough, and cleaned up. Benji gonna do well in the pistol, and the score gets tied right back. All even. Boo. Gonna see the entirety of FUT, and actually that's a Bulldog to be picked up, and Benji's only got that Ghost, so he has to slip away and respect this a little bit. They're going to speed up on site and probably get that plant down quite quickly, but that back line is a problem. Benji's got to play his life here, because FUT have done really well to recover this.
Spike planted.
They carry on this way.
But Benji's only got a Ghost. His life isn't super important right now, making sure he stays alive to disrupt this retake timing as best as he can. That is his goal right now. FUT need to ignore him and just go for that retake. But they're walking in, they're hunting him one at a time.
And he's good for it on the first. He is being closed down on, so... Oh, I thought he got away. CNED, really nice tracking to follow him up and over, but it is a 3v3. There's that ghost, but, I mean, as I said, not exactly a prize possession. There. Do you like that lineup? He's been working on that for hours, man.
Might need to hit a custom and try that out.
Yeah, sorry, we'll get demos one day, don't worry about it. For the rest of it, though, just going to opt for the spike here. No real use kind of carrying any of that on. Run and gun. Oh, okay, well, it's not that great.
If there was follow-up, maybe.
Yeah, theoretically. And yeah, the spacing, not great.
I'll flash.
Yeah, that's nice.
Beautiful.
Oh, he's screwed. CNED tries to turn it in time, but the support's there. Cracks out of the captain, keeping control of the line. Rien's, the offset of the timing doesn't work out well enough for him. He can't counter-swing that. So down to Rien's and Woot, they do have the rifles in this bonus. So they are still a little bit more dangerous. You've got to pay them enough respect here. Don't give too much away. Knife back in 7. Trying to play together here. And it's beautiful. FUT really well controlled on that push up towards A there. They did everything right.
He's do damage to FUT, because FUT, they had so many players alive that round.
FUT looking to strengthen this, and if they do...
Fast beat, right?
Uh-oh, paranoia, dizzy, and they're going to commit to oh my god, to hunt this one down. CNED, that paint shell went in, and it's going to be Rien's who's suffering. 31 HP. They're not going to know how much damage they've done, but they've sent them, I mean, running the hell away more than anything, looking for maybe a response through middle, maybe pressure market. But it's such a stack on this side of the map.
The next phase of this could be towards middle. It's looking like that it is for FUT, but the reclear on B main from Team Heretics right now. They're going to see nothing here, expect it to be weak, and potentially walk straight into a trap. Mini Boo in a prime position to disrupt just whatever, anything. And already Boo is walking up, creeping towards A. He's going to realize fairly soon, it's just the Cypher here playing the retake. He's going to have to call his teammates back.
I want to see if he can break some utility to actually draw bodies off of this B site. Because right now it's 3 players posted. Yeah, they've got 35 seconds. If you're going to do something, do it now.
At least they have a Neon that can sprint across. As soon as he sees this trip, he realizes this is a retake A. Give the spike to the Neon. Get him out of there. Because 30 seconds, you got to make a decision. You got to move.
They're trying to keep going this way?
Okay.
I mean, you're walking into a massacre. CNED's here, so it's back to the wall. Valorant, they are against the odds. And those odds are stacked in their face. 14 seconds now. They're trying to brawl it out. A mistake on this round here has cost them a real opportunity, and 9 rounds of FUT. FUT did everything right. They just hold the site, have faith in the setup, and it worked wonderfully.
Team Heretics had to have thought, okay, you know what's going to happen here? They do all this aggression towards B main, then they're going to reset into A. These fast openings haven't been working out for Team Heretics. Stealing that mid space this round off that A pressure.
As it stands, that third map becoming a real reality here.
Camera down, pulling the rotations, defense.
FUT, I just feel like they're in the right places. They've been positioning so nicely for this. CNED put to task in case they try and slip top middle, but we're seeing Heretics slip away from that.
It stressed the defense. They are worried right now about this mid pressure into market as well because of that camera down, but FUT not carrying, grouping towards A, re-clearing.
Yeah, the Dizzy got a shot, but there's no way you expect 3 players here, right? There's, oh my god, no, this is not how this is meant to happen. This is how you get punished?
I know exactly.
This isn't meant to be the round that it all falls down. I thought they had the right idea, but maybe that little bit of pressure, that little bit of paranoia from that pressure top middle was enough to force them forward. And now you're seeing the consequences. Now you're seeing the site under that Heretics banner. The plant's going to be in, and it's down to Fallen and Yedajay to try and fight back through this, and an individual attempt isn't going to be enough. Mr. Fallen does evade the paranoia, and he's got a couple of targets here, but Pinhead's hard to hit towards, so Benji's just going to slip off from this one, sit a little deeper, depend a touch more towards Mini Boo.
Just called Benji a Pinhead?
Yeah.
All right. You know, I've said this before, but we've said this before. These aren't the rounds that you're supposed to be winning. 1 versus 3 for Mr. Fallen.
Oh my god, stop it. Stop it. Why have you said that? Because now it's starting to happen. He's got 1 to the right and 1 to the left. Oh my god, what is going on? What are these individual fights? There we go.
He didn't get a half.
Oh my god.
He doesn't have time.
It's fine. I'm getting, I need to speak to my therapist after some of these rounds.
If he sucked it to half, that actually could have been winnable. But on those sheriffs, yeah, you're absolutely right. Like, this is Team Heretics. They shouldn't be winning that round, especially like the rounds that they should be winning, they're losing. The rounds that they should be losing right here. Beautiful opening, beautiful second follow-up from Luke here to get into this game. But here, this is going to be a very
frustration.
They're going straight into this B play. They have the ultimates to follow it up.
Fast mid piece though coming out on the other side as well. CNED clearing straight through tiles.
Yeah, but he can't get too close to K ultimate.
Oh, no, he can't. Already going to send in the showstopper. Heretics have the site control.
They're not using their ults.
Nope. Now they are.
There we go.
There it is, countered, dealt with, and a fight to be had. Miniboo standing, holding the line. Can he get out with his life? He does! How the hell is he getting out of that? 30 HP and he's still sticking around. He's still going to be a nuisance, and he's still hitting just as hard. Yeta J, it's time to back off and say this was called from the start, but that pace change was devastating.
Boom, headshot.
No one is old enough
really
to know
showing
that.
my age.
No one is old enough to know that.
FPS Doug.
Yeah, that was the first person I ever got like starstruck by. I remember meeting them at like a Katowice or something. They did some like filming back in the day.
Oh yeah.
And it was like meeting like both of them, and I was like, oh my god, that's them.
That's them.
That's that guy.
Everyone knows you run faster with your knife out.
Literally, I felt like a fan. Fan mentality, but right now I'm a fan of what we're seeing. There are stingers coming out, there is a sheriff for cracks, but these guys hit harder than a truck sometimes with these weapons, so don't write them off just yet. If that gets broken towards middle. Yeah, lovely. God, the observers. Josh, you were never doing bits like this.
What do you mean?
You were never doing bits like this. Little flash and a swing towards middle.
Stop.
And already they've cleared through mid. They've seen nothing, so everything unnoted so far. No idea what FUT are up to.
Team Heretics broke that trip. They stressed middle. Benji
deploying drone.
Going towards B main at the same time as the re-clear towards A.
Last time they stressed middle, it was almost an overreaction towards A. We saw them have that triple stack over on that A site that cost FUT the round. Now Heretics doing something similar to a degree, but not following the same pathing. Now, looking to pace back in towards that B site.
CNED sputtered at A. They think FUT is stacked there. Only 2 defenders towards B. That rolling thunder is there.
Go still.
Takes too long.
Yeah, getting slowed down a little here, but there's still the 2 on the site. Yeta J, one of them, Mr. Fallen. Oh, just trying to get ahead of it again. Mr. Fallen now just tucked towards back killer. He gets kind of a surprise fight. That's a ridiculous follow-up, though. Mr. Fallen desperately trying to keep those numbers at least within touching distance, but this is so difficult. A 2v3, an upgrade for Rada Captain. Cracks on the Sheriff, full utility, still a chance here. It's not impossible, it's just improbable. Trying to force Benji forward. Does the barrel show? It doesn't matter. He finds out a captain, and now the position will be considered. They'll know where that mosh came from. So Cracks' chance is diminished by the second. He can try as he wants, but there's still a utility here. Benji, even late round, popping some in, making it even trickier for Cracks to do anything of value. And I think he knows this one's done for. That is going to be 10 here.
Send Wingman on it.
And just in a vain hope of just anything. Oh, man.
Get hunted.
Okay.
Yes.
He does. Okay. Josh, this feels like this is a swing round now. Rip. Let's see if it's rewarded. Straight down middle. CNED, can he close the gap? They're putting everything into this one. Rien's trying to send it back, and CNED's already been caught. It just felt like it fell flat.
Again, yeah.
Oh my god, Cracks you. Okay, they're sticking round.
Okay.
The fact he hits that just feels like he's just won a 30-70, and he walks away feeling confident. Again, somehow we're in a 4v4 here. It felt like that was such a big investment for so little reward.
Again, 2-2 split on the sites for FUT right now. This can be devastating for them. Realizing that CNED was the guy going down middle.
Benji got hat.
I know exactly
the hat.
where you are.
Pinhead's back out. Smoke towards market. You've got the off angle from Mr. Fallen. Does Cracks play ahead of this? No, he can't. I think the paranoia caught him enough that he has to respect it. TP in. We've got 3 towards B now. Later rotate for Yeta J, but he'll be here in time. You see that Team Heretics want to kind of clear back pillar.
Stuns up, guns up.
That's nice. Hard. Can't avoid it that time. That's nice. Benji does get 2 on the way back in. Back down to a 2v2. Make it a 2v1 out of captain. Looking to clutch up again. How does Boo play this? Oh, cleanly is how he plays that. But Cracks is sharp as hell. He's the one who got the pick back towards the start of this. Taking down Mini Boo. Can he avenge his fallen brother here, Boo? Trying to play the dance. Toy with the timing. Cracks, ice cold in it. Boo knows he's off. Spots him again.
Saw the head.
He doesn't need to go for this just yet. Now he does. Oh, he's toying with him. Careful, 2 HP here. He's going to have to swing this, and he does! Boo avenging his brother, getting the Red Bull clutch, and Heretics up to 11.
This helps.
Certainly can. And a couple of steps closer to getting those practices in towards best of 5s, Josh, and that is something that we know the Heretics will be looking for. It's a very small and elusive club of teams who know how to play those best of 5s, and this could be a chance for them to get on towards that.
Look, if there's any round that FUT's gonna win, it's gonna be off the back of a sheriff round.
Of course it is.
It's always a thing. They have to win at least one per game.
Do you not remember the moment that just in the next couple of seconds, Ada Captain somehow gets 2 kills here? For
oh
no
yeah, sorry,
I
forgot that part of the script.
Yeah, remember, okay? Yeah. No one knows how it happens, but it does. Somehow he just magically gets 2 kills. I mean, these are literally the sort of rounds that FUT just always seem to get so scary in. Actually, they might get the timing. Hey, they've got J pushed up middle here. They can gamble or rotate over towards A. They felt nothing towards that B site.
That one-way up on A-link, rotation coming in. The attack has to come through elbow.
This feels like the best chance yet.
2 opening players. 1 digs.
Right place, and a captain. There's the first. Remember, I told you about the second, though. Don't think he's done just yet. He's taken down Mini Boo, but Benji
30 seconds left.
is quick to this. Gonna catch the support system of CNED. There is another player here, though. That Dizzy should be the red alarm bells ringing, knowing there's a lot of players here. And the back line, there's the pressure. Cracks is gonna go down, but there's still out a captain on the side. Mr. Fallen now swings from CT. There's the second. We all told you about it. You didn't believe us. But 10 seconds now. They need the plan here for Rienz. There's not much more he can do. 6 seconds. Flashed up, stunned up. This is just perfect from FUT. Finally, they get back in this.
A couple times.
Yeah, really hard one to call on it, but CNED gets caught by the paranoia, and Mini Boost just set up for success. Out of captain, trying to isolate a fair fight. But oh, Benji! Melting shot. They just keep going. And Crux goes down. They keep trying to make up and make up and make up. And now they just bulldoze through them. Heretics want that 12th round. They want to secure at bare minimum OT here. Mr. Fallen and J, this is really hard. A 2v5, no access to sight. And there's going to be a plan against them too. Again, you've got to consider the money. You've got to consider every aspect of this. Those rifles are valuable. They're just getting no play here.
FUT just poked the hornet's nest. Felt the wrath, the response from Team Heretics, and now they have to go save. Let Team Heretics have that 12th round, that match point. FUT, I guess Team Heretics has 2 chances to close it out. FUT need 2 rounds in a row just to bring it to overtime. Right now, Team Heretics, great pace changes. Sometimes opening very slow, and FUT is going really aggressive, falling into the trap. And sometimes Team Heretics opens very fast and catches, especially CNED, out trying to take that map control, but that need
business. They feel no resistance to this point.
Actually, J might have had it on attack once, but Team Heretics already stealing this A space into elbow. They have that ultimate. One-way smoke on spawn.
And it's going to be the guns in hand here. The paranoia does get sent from deep CT, so that's going to help out, actually. It gives a second of recovery here. As J unable to really be of much assistance.
Okay.
Mini Boo's gone down. That's good for Cracks. Tries to put his life on the line to get back towards the back box here. Mr. Fallen in support takes down Woot. We're still seeing this go on. This is a 3v4. J is barely breathing, but he's still alive. He's still got a gun in the game.
He can fake plant and teleport all the way back to B if he wants to. I wonder if they're going to do it, but they're not in the position, the rest of the team, in elbow right now to be able to do that.
How much do they know? Who's going for it?
Sticking that plant. 3 versus 4. Benji alive. The win condition for the team.
Benji, got to be clutching this. Rienz still here too. That's the 2 CT players, going to be locked down by them, but that puts so much on the plate of Boo. He can try and keep them back with one-ways, but Mr. Fallen's found him. That's the site now open and available. They're getting overwhelmed here. FUT trying to fight back in, but Rienz does not find Mr. Fallen. Hold on. And Benji's always got a clutch in him at least once a game. And this might be the moment. No, out of captain, still there. And now a 1v2, very difficult for Rienz, especially with J holding that angle. It's out of captain to keep this one alive. 11 rounds for FUT. This game is starting to heat up now in the final moments.
The final chance to close.
This could be the right call, the right read. Do they continue? Do they try and challenge it? CNED goes forward. This is so dangerous. You're going to hear the ults coming up from either side. The paranoia going to be posted. Everything coming in. But Mini Boo right up mid. How has he sliced through them like a knife through butter? And oh my god, Mini Boo! Just deadly, butchering Foot here. And Cena took a lot of damage. 17 HP is not enough. The flashes were great. The stuns were in. Everything going their way. Yedajay and Ada Captain have been great. But this is so much. Oh my god, Ada Captain still gets 2 here. Hold on. The spike's not down. Do they know about Yedajay? They will now. And it's too little, too late. 13 to 11.